you so much to CTC Math for sponsoring today's video. Click the first link in the description below. Head to ctcmath.com/LFT for 50% off and up to 6 months free for tons of help for your students' math. Look at this. They have a pizza cookie for $3.99. We got lots of ready-made pizzas. Now we are so loaded on fresh veggies from a friend's garden, but I am just looking at all this beautiful stuff. We used our pineapples up from last time we were here. I got a cantaloupe from my community garden, but we're visiting while we're looking. Lemons for $3.89 a bag, lots of apples. So I am looking for gluten-free bread products. If they have them today, I told my gluten-free folks I would get a bunch for the freezer because they love the Aldi bread products and they were out last time. Okay, I think I see them. So we're gonna load up a bit. Just get this one. Sourdough multigrain bread, $4.99. Oh, and they have this carbonate. I've had some of these before. I love these bagels. So $4.99. I don't need this right now. I just like to see. So 7 grams of protein. How many carbs does it end up being? Oh, 2 net carbs. Anyway, another time. Nice to see that they carry that. And then, of course, they do have different sprouted breads in. And then they have some keto bread down there. Very nice. I've got some other folks with me. They're picking out just a couple different boxes of cereal, which, believe me, are already gone. We're going to get the off-brand. So this is the same type of cereal as this, only that's $4.41 a box. This is $2.79. So if you want this type, get that box. That makes sense? If they had those carbonate bagels, that would be delicious. I think I got those from Aldi. Not Aldi. I'm at Aldi. Azure before. I don't see them. I wouldn't get them today anyway, but still. Okay, I got ground pork for $3.49 a pound. Still have that grass-fed ground beef for $3.99 a pound. That is a good price. I think it's a limit 4, or at least it was. I don't see that today though. Now this frozen chicken is $2.20 a pound. Okay, so while we're here, we're looking to see what they have. They have those squishy floor tiles. Those look nice. Interlocking foam floor, $12.99. Got some nice big storage bins for $7.99. Collapsible storage. Oh, these are cute. Look at those candles. Got little mushrooms and smiley faces. Those are $3.99. Curtain lights for $4.99. So we got 4-piece baking sheets for $12.99. And that's a nice big pan for $9.99. And this storage bin is beautiful. That's $12.99. If you need beautiful organization. They got some nice stainless steel and wood spoons for $7.99. Look at this, an ice cream sandwich maker. How fun. Okay, so it shapes your ice cream. Cute for $3.99. Got some beautiful bamboo picnic sets. Looks like you get a couple bowls in that. 10-piece, $19.99. Oh, and beautiful serving trays for $9.99. And a modern picnic basket for $12.99. So pretty. And then we got our gnomes, so we were happy. Oh, and planners. Planners, notebooks. Are these like journals? I think these are school notebooks. Ink pens. I did just get some new pens the other day. Now this is really cool. For your cat, $14.99, little shark. Got a boat. going to get some ranch. We have been out, and that has been requested. That we got pink butcher paper for $4.99. So these are zero sugar, $7.99. We still have sweet potatoes we need to use. We're just visiting though. Alrighty, so we've got Costco lunch happening. We got 2 slices of pepperoni coming. They also have a cheese pizza. And then there's their delicious chicken bakes. Anyway, here's how the big upstairs fridge is looking. This is my THM stuff, defrosting, my sourdough that I fed so well and then had to get put back in there, the yogurt that's defrosting, the muffins and such. Yesterday I was out doing some errands and I picked up 2 $4.99 rotisserie chickens from Costco and called that quick and easy busy mama dinner last night. And then we have someone's little bit of scrambled eggs from this morning telling the story. And then there's our French toast bake that's defrosting that we'll use for breakfast in a few days. Something else we can prep is those lemons for lemon water for like the next week or so. That would be good. We've got a little bit of plums left, half a bag of mandarins. As I mentioned to you friends, CTC Math is the sponsor of today's video. Be sure to click the first link in the description below and head to ctcmath.com/LFT for 50% off a comprehensive math curriculum for your students. They cover grades K through 12. It's amazing. Plus, they also have an offer where you can get a bonus 6 months for free. So that's ctcmath.com/LFT. CTC Math offers comprehensive curriculum coverage. It offers a complete math curriculum for grades K through 12, covering all key areas of math, including algebra, geometry, trigonometry, if I can even say it, calculus, and more. There's a flexible learning pace. One of the standout features of CTC Math is its flexibility, and we love some flexibility. Yes, we do. Students can learn at their own pace, which is especially beneficial for homeschoolers. Whether they need to slow down and grasp challenging concepts or speed up when they find topics easier, CTC Math accommodates all learning speeds. CTC Math offers engaging video tutorials. They use these video tutorials to teach concepts in a clear and concise manner. Each video is designed to be short and focused, helping to keep students' attention and making complex topics easier to understand. They offer interactive and adaptive learning. The curriculum includes interactive questions and adaptive learning technology. This adjusts the difficulty based on the student's performance. It helps to provide a personalized learning experience for your children, ensuring that each student is challenged appropriately. There's detailed reporting for parents, which I know is so important. They provide detailed progress reports, allowing the parents to track their child's progress, identify areas where they might need extra help, and celebrate their successes. This feature is incredibly useful for homeschool parents who want to stay informed about their child's learning journey. CTC Math is also an amazing, cost-effective solution for families. With a single subscription, you can access the entire curriculum for all of your children, making it an affordable option for families with multiple students. Plus, they offer a 12-month money-back guarantee. So again, good friends, click the first link in the description below. Head to ctcmath.com/LFT for 50% off and up to a bonus 6 months free. Okay, orange honeydew, $4.99 a case. Those Crenshaw melons, $4.99. Santa Claus melons, $4.99. Oh my, canning tomatoes are now $9.99. Okay, this needs to happen, but I don't know. I don't know that I have freezer room. I need to talk to them about how long this is going to be. I would really like to come back next week. Okay, I don't have to decide everything right now. We got orange watermelons, 99 cents. Seeded watermelons, $9.99. Those are probably the rarity now. Seedless watermelons, $5.99. Over here, these tomato flats are $9.99. These gorgeous beauties are $2.99. So, we have my frozen tomatoes, and I have frozen tomatoes that a friend is going to give towards the cause, and we're going to share some sauce. Oh, so many tomato thoughts, but I wanted to can hopefully next week. I can't do it this week. Giant bag of carrots, $30, 50-pound bag of carrots. Cucumbers, eggplant, oh, the little patty pan squash. We grew those before. Tomatillos, yellow squash, zucchini. And I've got a bunch of those from friends right now, so I'm going to use up what I have. Okay, now, some of these, they cut into them. I saw on their Facebook page, and they look like cantaloupe. We'll ask them about these. And then eggplant for days. And the strawberry flats for $8. Blueberries, $25 a box. I do think we will get some strawberries. And then we got $2.99 white peaches. And then Freestone peaches, $29 a bushel. Half bushel, $49 a whole bushel. Okay, so cantaloupe, 3 for $10. Now, I have one cantaloupe from a friend's garden, and I ate another one the other night. It was delicious. 'Tis the season for cantaloupe. So, these peaches, they're $14.99 for half bushel. They're not sure if they're Freestone or not, but I'm not canning with them. Oh, and butternut squash. Love it. And acorn squash. All the things we've done great things with. And look at the cute little coconuts. And precious little apple buckets. That's $3.99, bucket not included. Okay, I'm back here trying to figure out my life. So these will definitely, I think fridge space, freezer space. I mean, see some of them, they basically, they need to be refrigerated or frozen. Frozen would be better just because, well, I can swirl them around. Okay, so I think we're going to do it, but let's look and see what else they have. And then we have whole flats of seedless grapes for $14.99. So I feel we'll be leaving with grapes. Oh, and here's more tomato flats. These are beautiful for $9.99. And here's all the corns. I got peaches and cream corn, 5 dozen for $19.99. But now we're going to go in the store and see what's happening in there. Ooh, not fall up the stairs. As always, I just love and appreciate the posters in here. And this is a room of fun. Look at this. You're the apple of my pie. It ain't easy being cheesy. We know that. Huh. Less haters, more taters. It's good. It's good. I like all of those. Don't be upsetty. Eat some spaghetti. We need those. We need those. Life motto. But also, true story. Truest story ever told. Oh, those look delicious, don't they? Monster cookies. All the socks you need. always like all the little towels and things in here. Doggy treats, meat. Oh. The fun little food room. Oh, that brand. Yeah, usually is gluten-free. Let me see here. Now, my gluten-free folks don't care for these buns and hot dog buns, but I do have another celiac friend. My folks aren't celiac, but have to be off gluten for this season in life. Anyway, my celiac friend likes these buns. Okay, and that's what we learned about. But, okay, chocolate muffins, ladyfingers. I just always look for treats for my gluten-free folks. Maybe they would like some of these. Okay, gluten-free graham crackers. Maybe, so these are gluten-free and these are 6 individually wrapped. Just gonna get both of these. Easily talking myself into some chocolate for myself. It's a long afternoon here, but also, okay, this is the biggest decision of my life of which dark chocolate do I get. Okay, so we got a bag of, this is just basically treats, okay, but then we got lots of fruit deals and goodies out here. Oh, and we brought some rain, which is great for an area in a drought. Now, I didn't see all those cute little peppers. Okay, so I got 1 flat of strawberries, and then we got 8 of these canning tomato boxes. I'm gonna go through and kind of pick the best ones we can find here. And I did get a flat of grapes, so I guess we will just claim this one. So all of this is coming home with me. Alrighty, so now they gave me a deal where I could buy the rest of these tomatoes for $1 a box. So we'll figure out storage when we get home. I mean, some of these are spoiled. We'll need to go through and just handle our business. But $11 more, and I don't know, 11 times 25, another 250 pounds of tomatoes to can roughly. Okay, hear me out. So 25-pound boxes of tomatoes filled in the back, fill it up the front. And yeah, 475 pounds of tomatoes. Only me, could reasonably choose to buy 200 pounds and then leave with 475 pounds. We're gonna be okay. And then in the van, tomatoes on the floor, tomatoes on the seat. So we are escalating our tomato canning situation. It has now been escalated. We are escalating all the things. And I guess the good news is, you know, with tomato can, because we're gonna find the bright side. Here it is. I mean, I canned 380 pounds of tomatoes. When was that? March 2023, and I ended up with 56 quarts. of homemade tomato sauce, which was fantastic, and we used it. So I think we're gonna be making some tomato sauce, and it's gonna go well. I mean, of course, if we're canning in 2023, our tomato sauce is gonna be so much more epic than our March 23. That couldn't have been March 23, could it? Oh my goodness, my life. Did I really can those? It feels like it should have been March 22. Sorry, I realize my lens has raindrops on it. Seems like it should have been that long ago, but it has not. It has not been. It really was March 23. Anyway, hold on, let me turn my air down. Oh, be kind. Okay. So I probably have, I mean, all those tomatoes in my freezers now must be a good 200 to 300 pounds. And then we just bought 475 pounds. This is my kind of math. I'm excited. I'm getting endorphins like off of this canning project. And then I don't know how many pounds my friend has in their freezer. Let's just call it 100. Maybe it's only 50. I'm not sure. They're tomatoes that they had sliced to do other things with, and they're just still in the freezer. So anyway, hello tomato canning. Well, if you needed someone to break down while hauling 475 pounds of canning tomatoes, apparently I'm your girl, because that's exactly what happened this afternoon on the way home. The alternator went out in the van, got to have a nice little ride in the tow truck. It's been fantastic. Actually, in the course of a lifetime, it's very low on the list. We can deal with it, but let's look at all I got at John Henry. With the 16-foot table is full. Okay. Alrighty, friends, so here's what the 475 pounds of tomatoes look like. So if you remember, we went through all the boxes, and I picked out 8 boxes that were 25 pounds each. And we got the best looking, the 200 pounds of the best looking tomatoes that were left. And when John Henry and his helper were helping us load the tomatoes into the car, they were like, oh yeah, if you want what's left, or whatever you want of what's left, or did they word it, if I take what's left? Anyway, it'd be $1 a box. And so, I mean, there were some rotten ones in what was left, but we can always pitch those. I mean, if only I still had, you know, a whole barnyard, then we could, of course, just toss the rotten veggies to them, but that's okay. So I was just thinking, I mean, if you're looking for a wild canning woman who would be interested, it's like, how could they even ask? If I would you be interested, Jamerrill, in taking the remaining 11 25-pound boxes, 275 remaining pounds of tomatoes for only $1 per 25 box? Would you do that, Jamerrill? And I'm like, I will so do that. Let's do that now. And then they ended up charging me $10 for it. So $10 for 275 remaining tomatoes. Again, there's some squishy ones in those, and so I'll have to go through them. I don't think it's not that bad. It's lots of hopes and dreams canning. And so downstairs in the freezers for my 2023 Hopes and Dreams garden, we already have a good 200 pounds or so frozen, plus 475. Let's say we end up with 50 pounds, with 450 pounds, because I don't think I have one of these 25-pound boxes full of blemished tomatoes. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the freezer, because life is just a thing. And I could put some in the refrigerator, so I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try to get it as much in the freezers as possible, and then next week, hopefully, this is going down. I'm so excited. So there's the 425 of tomatoes. Then we got this half bushel of peaches. I weren't sure if they were Freestone or not, but they apparently are. I have evidence of a toddler one on the table. This was $14.99 for half a bushel. And the bushel of peaches prices are so good right now, but I am a woman committed to tomatoes, and I'm going to work through these tomatoes, and we're probably gonna miss some other things that are at a high point right now, but that's okay. We're just gonna win with tomatoes. If I was gonna win at anything in 2024, along with also being able to wear a belt buckle, it's canning hopefully over 100 quarts of tomato sauce. My tomato sauce math is in March 2023, when we canned 380 pounds, I got 56 quarts of tomatoes. So I would just hope that the 2024 hopes and dreams tomato canning, that we get over 100 quarts of sauce. Will I, as the mama of a household of 10, use 100 quarts in a sauce, 100 quarts of sauce in a year? Yeah, you bet I will. So I'm just excited. Will there be ketchup and other things? Oh, it's just the possibilities. And see, the thing is, I know you are just as excited as me with this. So thank you for being excited about my tomatoes. So you see, these boxes, I mean, they're doing pretty well. There's definitely a reason why these were marked down to $9.99 a box. They were, I think they were $29 a box. And then of course $1 a box. I mean, we've got, you know, some evidence of that, but that's okay. We're gonna go through and work on cleaning these up and getting them in the freezers next. So then this flat of strawberries was $8, already been requested. That's why I washed a peach and gave it out. Then whole flat of red seedless grapes for $14.99. And then I feel like I spent a lot on fun little snacks. Of course, gluten-free folks, I wanted them to try these. And they said they really like this brand of graham crackers for whenever we are doing like s'mores and stuff. So that's good. There's hope that they're, even though for my particular folks, they don't care for their bread products, maybe they'll like these treats. And then this is what's left. I know after all that dark chocolate fooling around, you'll want to know which one I got. So it's called Honeymoon Chocolate. That's a cute name. 77% dark chocolate, bean to bar craft chocolate, sweetened with raw honey. Looks like it's from Uganda with Missouri wildflower and clover honey. Chocolate mousse, melon, white peach, plum. Very good. I mean, it was obviously fan breaking down, waiting for a tow truck. It was, I am proud of us. I'm glad that we got this. So it was no refined sugar, gluten-free, no tree nuts, all that good stuff. So I'm glad we did that. So this is my John Henry haul, and my total at John Henry was $154. I have a receipt for $144. And that was, so I paid $79.92 for the 8 boxes of tomatoes. I paid $8 for the strawberries. Oh, I'm like, what was 2 for $29? But no, $29.98. Half of that was for the half bushel of peaches. The other half of that was for the box of the red seedless grapes. And my plan with those, the grapes, the peaches, the strawberries, that's just snacking, okay? I definitely have some applesauce muffins of the last 2 dozen of those, and I took out 1 bag of freezer fruit bread, so that's available, and then a ton of fruit. So there you go, happy snacks, folks. And then the tomatoes is for our future tomato sauce, right? And then my snack, okay, so the vanilla wafers were gluten-free, $4.49. The gluten-free chocolate cookie pack, $5.69. My chocolate bar, which I earned, was $7.99. My drink was $2.85. It was a pomegranate cranberry sugar-free thing. And then my other person with me got a little thing of fudge for $1.89 and a special John Henry branded soda for $1.95. So that's everything on this list, and then $10 more for the additional 250 pounds of canned tomatoes. So now we'll move on to Aldi and Walmart. So at Aldi yesterday, I got 6 loaves of gluten-free bread. I got half whole grain, half white, and 1 of the loaves of white is in the refrigerator already being used. There are 9 dozen eggs here. 1 dozen was already used this morning, already gone. I don't know what mom got into these, but 0 sugar spicy jalapeno smoked sausage. Yes, please. Oh my. These are amazing. I ate 4. Let's see. Yeah, just delicious. That was for pool bag, added to the snacks. 2 bottles of ranch because we are out. And then the 2 kiddos that were with me, I let them each pick out 2 boxes of cereal. And I mean, these are so gone. So I guess I'll show them to you this way. So one of the Honey Nut Crispy Oats, one of the Cinnamon Crunch Squares. We learned all about store brand, one of Cocoa Peanut Butter Puffs, one of Fruit Rounds. So in a household of 10 with, well, just several kids eating these, you know, already gone. But again, they all say no high fructose corn syrup, no synthetic colors. You know, they say things that make me feel good on the boxes. So there you go, already gone. And I guess that's, yeah, that must be it at Aldi, unless there's something else the video footage shows. But that was my little bit of fill-in from Aldi. And then I did a Walmart grocery pickup order this afternoon too, because I knew we could get to John Henry and we were trying to do some other things. So I had ordered actually 10 bottles of conditioner. I haven't checked my app. They must have only been able to fulfill 2. We got 6 loaves of bread. I'm like, I thought I did 7, but I did 6. Then we did, we have 3 gallons of milk left, but milk is just something that this large family mama knows to stay on top of. So 6 gallons of milk, 2 gallons of chocolate that is already gone. 1 already got into a little bit, which is fine. And then there's my little peach evidence. And then down here, this is a fresh veggie haul from my friend's garden and from the community garden that I've been helping with this summer. So this corn I planted from seed. Isn't that amazing? I have never grown corn successfully. We have talking hand, we can have talking ear of corn. Also, I don't know what I'm doing with the corn, but they just told me to put 2 seeds down, you know, make a little seed bed. Anyway, we did it. I planted corn last year and we had the little stalk shoot up, and then like 2 or 3 days later, it was like some little varmint got into it. It was all chewed down. So that was last year's corn attempt. So I took this load, I think it's about 20 ears, and I did sheet pan corn here recently in a video, and that corn is great. I love that in a pinch. It's sticky, like it sticks to your teeth a little bit more than I guess corn would. If possible, I would love to be able to shuck this and do it in like 2 slow cookers. Or of course, hey, let's boil water and do it on the stove. But this will be coming up probably in 2 different dinners this week. Then we have these green beans that we need to snap, but those I would like to do some sheet pan green beans and bacon grease one evening this week. And then we have the zucchini flood. Now my one friend in particular, she said that her zucchini and squash plants, she could just tell they were going down. So I don't know that I'll be getting more from that friend in particular. We shall see. But you know, I'm a squash and zucchini fiend. I would love to get some trimtastic cupcakes done and some other baking using the zucchini. I would love to shred some of this down and get it in the freezer and just do great things with it, right? We also have a variety of cucumbers. I'm using 3 tonight with dinner. Also, they have successfully grown cantaloupe, which I'm so impressed with people that can grow melons and cantaloupe. So I had some the other night and it was great. This is another one that we're going to chop up. And then also got about 5 onions and a beautiful bowl of potatoes, which again, the potatoes, the green beans, and the corn, and some of this squash and zucchini will be various sheet pan, or I may do the potatoes in the slow cooker as well. Different side items to go with dinner this week. In my meal prep, I'm going to chop that cantaloupe tomorrow and chop up a bunch of the cucumbers to go with our fresh ranch. And so these are things we will be eating up. And so my Aldi receipt, yeah, it was $89. So the gluten-free bread is $6.49 a loaf, but I wanted to get a couple loaves in the freezer so they have it, because my gluten-free folks really love the Aldi gluten-free bread. And you know, last time I went in there, Aldi didn't have it, and it was so sad. So And I really wanted to get 12 loaves and get them in the freezer, but I restrained myself. So with John Henry, I wasn't sure what deals they would have. I went in there for some fresh snacking fruit, definitely got that, and got the cannon fruit, so that's exciting. We refilled our eggs for the next week or so. The cereal, like I say, I think within 48 hours that'll be gone. The milk just keeps us a-flowing with our gallon a day. The fruits and veggies will be side items for this week. I am filming week 5 of my Use It Up Summer 2024 Freezer and Pantry Challenge video this week. Basically using a different freezer meal dinner each evening. And I pulled several things out of the freezer for breakfast, like our last, I think I did the last 2 dozen. I know I told you applesauce muffins, but maybe I pulled the last 2 dozen biscuits, or those are still in there. I pulled a French toast bake from the freezer. So breakfast and dinners are done. Lunch is leftovers, or we have sandwich items. I put more lunch meat from the freezer up in the refrigerator up here today. And so with our bread and the lunch meat, and of course peanut butter and jelly. And we used up all that provolone that we sliced. I believe we sliced that in week 2. It's all been gone now between sandwiches, eggs and such for breakfast, and then dinners. I did a bunch, and you've seen that by now, a bunch of shepherd's pies that I topped with it. And we use that provolone in breakfast sandwiches. I know some of you were asking, where's the provolone? So that provolone that we cut with the murder cutter is used up, so I need to do some more. So the math that I spent this week for add-in items for the week, plus about a third of it was the 475 pounds of tomatoes, all those good things, it came to around $304. I spent a total of $154 at John Henry General Store, $89 at Aldi yesterday. $61 is what my Walmart order came to, and I believe that also included the tip, or they charge for the tip later. But anyway, all of that is about $304. And there you go, 16-foot table, 10 humans of all ages and stages, from toddler up to adults and teenagers and everything in between. Thank you so much for following along with me on my Use It Up Freezer and Pantry Challenge. And yes, I'm still doing little grocery hauls as needed. We're doing well. We're gonna turn all of this into other good things, use it as side items, get it in the freezer, can it, eat it now. We're doing it, friends. I'm proud of us. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon with another brand new video. Thanks again to CTC Math for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget, friends, to click the first link in the description below. Head to ctcmath.com/LFT for 50% off, plus up to 6 months free for their fantastic comprehensive math curriculum that covers grades K through 12 and all the help you need in between, in the middle, throughout it all. Click the first link in the description below to learn all about it, and I'll see you real soon with another brand new video. Bye-bye.